Why do you forget? My name is Amina Mustafa, and today I will be discussing the reasons why we forget. Forgetting is an important phase in a person's life. Without forgetting, I'm sure life wouldn't be the way we know it to be. However, remembering is an important phase in learning because without remembering things, learning wouldn't have taken place. So, why then do we forget things, especially the things we want to remember? Now, for whatever reason you forget, it is most certainly going to fall into these three categories I am going to mention. One reason why a person may forget is the information at hand was not stored in the first place. Yes, now by information, I mean anything you come in contact with. And this information can be perceived through any of the five senses, sensory organ, either the eye, ear, nose, tongue, or skin. So information, you come into contact with an information through any of these sensory organ. Now, when you come in contact with an information, the first thing you do is you move that information when it comes in contact with your sensory organ. The information goes into uh, a place called the working memory. Now, this is a place where information stays for a short time. The stay there is usually small. Now, when there is use or need for that information in the near future, that information is processed through assigning codes. You assign code to that information and then you push it into the long-term memory. This is how remembering. This process I have just explained is how you're able to remember information. Now, in a situation where you did not save that information, it means the information never left the working memory. The information only stayed in the working memory and nothing was done to that information. And so in the future, when there is a need to use that information, you would not be able to retrieve the information from your memory because the information was never saved in the first place. Now, the second reason why you forget is an information that has stayed in the long-term memory for a long time without usage. This type of forgetting is common among old people. An information that has been there in the long-term memory and the information has not been used, such information has decayed. The inability of a person to not remember such information means the information has been lost. But I wouldn't say completely because it's there, but just that the right code is not, the person is not able to use the right code to remember that information. So decay has caused that information to be lost. Now, the third reason why a person forgets is interference. This happens when an information wasn't properly saved in the first place. And such example is when a person is paying less attention to an information. You're not giving the right attention when it comes to while you were processing the information. And so either the information was not properly saved, or the information was saved, however, you're unable to remember the clues you use, or the clues that will help you retrieve back such an information. This is where you find out a person knows that he knows this thing, but he is unable to remember it. Oh, I know this. Oh, I did this one, but you're unable to remember simply because the information is interfering with another information. So now, to cap it off, forgetting occurs because of three reasons. Whatever your reason for forgetting, it falls under these three categories. First, either the information has decayed, or the information was never stored in the first place, or the last one, the information is interfering with an existing information in the memory. If you find this helpful, I would employ that you subscribe to this channel. If you have comments or question, also leave it in the comment section. I am sure to attend to it. And better still, do give this video a thumbs up.